And good Thursday morning, August 11th, here from the New York studios for CNET. I am in the room with Ben Fox, Ruben, Roger Cheng, and Jeff Bakalar for another episode of the 359, episode 94.
Getting close.
And
to big 100.
We're talking No Man's Sky.
Yeah, we're doing it a little bit differently today. One topic, No Man's Sky. You might have heard of it. If you're a gamer, you've definitely heard of it.
If you have ears, you've likely...
Well, look, if you're a mainstream, if you're
my mom, maybe you
gamer,
haven't heard of it.
If you're Ben's mom.
Right.
Yes.
Or me, I don't know, a month ago. I actually hadn't heard of it.
Really? That's surprising.
I heard the name. I had no idea what the point of the game was.
But you remember when it was first announced?
No.
Oh, you
I don't remember.
Okay, because it made a very significant splash.
That's probably why. Was that an E3?
That was so it was announced a little before an E3, but in 2014 they did a demo, or 15 maybe.
And it may have been that I saw it and I forgot about it, just never registered. The idea of it, the whole high concept thing never registered with me.
Sure.
So I never really cared. I think the name popped up every once in a while and I'd see it and I'm like,
right.
what is that?
What is
whatever,
that?
Whatever. We're going to get into that today.
Let's talk about what it is.
Yeah. We will talk about what the game is.
And why are we talking about it in the first place?
Yeah, exactly.
Because we have to.
Why does it warrant an entire segment?
Hell yeah.
Mostly
because it's Thursday in
August.
Also,
we've got an expert here, and we have to take advantage of it.
Oh, that's nice of you to lie.
Anyways, we'll get started with the podcast very shortly. But as always, if you have any questions, throw them out to the comment section. Our producer, Brian, will pick out the best questions, and we will do our best. Really, Jeff will do his best to answer these questions.
Sure.
Ben and I have we have nothing to contribute here.
Oh,
that's
dude,
okay,
I'm
but
still on a PS2.
But don't admit that in
and
public.
My
No,
Xbox
you're not.
360.
You're 360.
That's right.
With like a dozen of my games.
That's right.
Really? How many games did you get from him? I gave you 30 games.
6, 7. I haven't even been playing them.
Have you played any of those games?
You told me you started DMC.
I did. All right, let's get this thing on the road.
Oh, Devil May Cry, yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's get started whenever you're ready.
Audio to speed, and we are going in 3, 2...
Welcome to the 359, where we talk about all the top tech news of the day, of the crap we want to throw.
Do it again, bro.
Man, that's 2 screw-ups in a row.
It's okay.
When did you screw up?
He's feeling the footsteps.
Oh, you mean yesterday?
Yeah,
He's feeling the footsteps of the 100 episode.
I know, it's
nervous.
just getting to me. Damn it.
On episode 100, you should change the opening shtick.
Ooh.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll be the host.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you just take it over forever.
That would...
Please, dear God, no.
and I will leave this show.
All right, let's do it again. Sorry, Brian.
All right. Round 2 in 3, 2...
Welcome to the 359, where we talk about the top... What the hell? Roger!
Is the text not big enough for
No,
you?
it's not. I don't know what's going on. My tongue is literally twisting around as I'm saying that.
I'm so
sorry.
glad I'm going
94
on vacation
episodes
Monday.
in, and this happens.
I know.
Hey, man, it's not easy.
It's not easy.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
It's
throw
actually
shade.
pretty darn easy. I just can't say
Can I
a
do
word.
it? No.
You wanna do it?
I feel like I can do it just from memory because I'm such a big fan.
Welcome
There
to
you
the
go.
359, where we talk about the top tech news of the day and all the other crap we want to throw in there. I'm Roger Cheng.
Were you recording
Ooh,
that?
can we just do that? And then I'll just say I'm Ben Fox Rubin.
No.
All right.
Come on.
Sorry.
We need to give you your redemption intro.
All right. I'm serious.
Yeah, so are we.
Take 532 as our numbers dwindle, and in 3, 2...
Welcome to the 359, where we talk about the top tech news of the day and all the crap we want to throw in. I'm Roger Cheng.
I'm Ben Fox Rubin.
And with us is special guest Jeff Bakalar.
Hello. Thank you, gentlemen,
welcome.
for
We
having
made
me.
it.
Yes. So we're going to be devoting the entire show to talking about one topic, and that's No Man's Sky.
All right. Or Nemansky, as I've been calling it.
Well, for one thing, what is No Man's Sky? We were just talking about this. I wasn't really sure what that was. It's a pretty high, crazy concept that it's flown around.
It's a video game.
It is a video
It's
game
a
made
video
by a
game.
company called Hello Games from the UK. It is a PS4 and PC game, independent, if you want to label it like that. High concept is that it was pitched as this sort of open universe, sort of procedurally generated game, which means the game can calculate things on the fly to give you a very complex number of possibilities while you're exploring different planets. It's a space travel game.
And the numbers are, it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's 14 quintillion?
I think the number is like 18 quadrillion, if that is a thing.
Just
Don't
almost
think about
infinite
that.
number of planets
Yeah.
that it
Seemingly
can
infinite.
create. Yeah.
Correct. So the game
Quintillion, 18.4
quintillion, which is just mind blowing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the high concept. The game came out this week, and for a lot of people, the game sort of wound up being a little different than what people were expecting. That doesn't mean it was bad. It just wasn't maybe the sort of hyped up, unbelievably do anything, explore anything, and this is the last game I'll ever play sort of thing that a lot of people were expecting.
What were people expecting to do?
People were expecting that sort of thing where it's like, this game is strictly exploration and I'm never going to need to do anything else because I can lose my life inside this universe that the game
and people want
creates. They do want
they
that.
want like
Same reason they want to
life.
use HTC Vive and
right,
Oculus
all right.
and leave this
So it's
planet.
a little more narrow.
It's a little more narrow. What this game boils down to being, and I'm not saying it's good or bad, but what it boils down to is it is a crafting, survival, resource management game with space travel sort of peppered in.
a
lot of this
sounds
game,
like Minecraft.
Yeah, it sounds a lot like it.
it's got slices of that,
Shades of Minecraft.
Shades of Minecraft. I think a lot of this game you spend in the menus.
Oh.
A lot of it is like moving junk around in your inventory, crafting stuff. There's a few headaches involved in that sort of
I just
mechanic.
fell asleep.
I know,
thinking
this
about
sounds-
that.
It's not
really-
boring. Okay, so it's not boring. You start this game off, and there are moments of brilliance where the second you leave a planet, you can't, because there's very little loading involved.
Yeah.
It is a remarkable thing. Planets are the size of planets. You get to you
No
enter
way.
the atmosphere. It is mind blowing. Every planet I've seen is different. The animals on the planets are different because they're all sort of decided by math
Are they
and
all
a
randomly
formula.
generated?
You're
So they're
totally
not
selling this
You can't
game
say
to me now.
random. It's not random because there is sort of a method to the madness, meaning the game does follow an algorithm, a sort of set language that it picks and chooses thousands of animal elements and crafts them into a sort of presentable thing. So you're not getting these like totally ridiculous looking avatars.
Okay.
They are resembling animals the way we understand animals to be. So think about
Gotcha.
like 50,000 animal assets, and the game sort of saying like, all right, well, it's got rhinoceros feet, a chicken head, and a horse, body.
My mind just blew up.
Yeah. Wow.
That's what
This
the
is
game's
kinda
doing.
cool.
It is cool. So the planets are varied. Some of them are cavernous. Some of them are deserts. Some of them constantly raining acid. Varying temperatures. It's really cool stuff. Some of them are water planets.
But it's not as immersive as people were expecting.
But it's not. Once you see 30 planets, you sort of get the idea of like, very, for me, and that's the thing, everyone's gameplay experience is different.
Right.
So you see a lot of different
Well,
stuff.
To that, the idea though, I'd heard like if you name a planet, you discover a planet, someone else can go and find that planet, or is that is that true?
So it is true.
Can you actually find the planet?
So
if you've got
apparently,
18 quintillion
apparently
planets?
two people did try and be on the same planet at the same time, which when you really do the math, how is that even possible that somebody
Right.
would find a planet that someone else
So it's sort of
named?
multiplayer, sort of single player.
I wouldn't call it multiplayer.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got a lot to unpack. Want to know more about these? Well, want to know more about this game?
Yes.
Check us out on CNET.
check out
his
Jeff's review.
His hands on. I'm Roger Chang.
I'm Ben Fox Rubin.
And I'm Jeff Bacalar.
Thanks for listening.
Woo!
Man, 4 minutes goes by quick.
That was-
I know. You
I
did a
know.
good job, though.
You really
Yeah?
did. There was
Okay.
a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
We
It's
didn't even
always
get
a race
to
to the finish.
We didn't get to the question. Is it fun?
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
Did you
well,
like
I mean,
it?
I kind of asked if it was boring. It sounded boring to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
This game can be fun. So
you got to work at it. Though.
Yeah,
You
so,
really
like,
gotta.
I'd say the
it's
first-
like marriage.
Yeah.
the first 2 to 3 hours are sort of spectacular in the
Okay.
sense that like you're leaving, you're fixing your ship, you're adding components to it, and then you finally take off.
By the way, I was just talking to one of our interns, Jacob,
Yeah.
and he said he was playing the game yesterday, and he was stuck on the planet for 2 hours. He never
Okay.
actually
The
got
first
to leave.
planet?
He never got to
He
leave.
is an intern.
So
He is
an
an
intern.
intern.
Maybe
Yeah.
he's got to like
He
figure out
said
how
the
to use all
drones
that.
kept killing him, and he kept dying of he kept
Scurvy.
freezing to death.
That doesn't make. He might not just know how to play video games.
That could be it too.
Like I don't know. Like and another thing about this game, it doesn't hold your hand really at all.
Right, okay.
It sort of just says like, "Hey, get off the planet," and you're like, "All right."
Wait,
well,
does
what
it
the-
actually say? Like, does
No, it's-
somebody tell you? Or?
There's sort of objectives that are in the lower right hand corner of the screen, and
Okay.
it'll say like, "Fix your thruster."
Yeah.
And you're like,
Oh.
"All right."
You got a ship.
Yeah.
Use it.
You find out that you have to harvest elements to get enough carbon so that you can repair your thruster. Well, then you got to fuel the thruster, and that requires plutonium. So you go out in the world and you find plutonium, and you mine everything with this laser gun that you have.
Okay.
And you shoot these like crystallized growths out of the ground, and they sort of just suck into your face. and that becomes the things you can
So is
carry
it
in
just
your
a
back.
series of never-ending fetch quests?
It's a lot of that. It's a lot of harvesting.
Okay. Yeah.
You know,
Which,
you'll-
by the way, is super popular thanks to Minecraft.
it is, but I also think like
But
there's
that
a
can also be
delicate balance
that
of
can-
it.
Sounds like it could get repetitive really quickly.
For sure, like there's a delicate balance, and I'm not sure this game has the satisfying balance that I think that most modern games tend to sort of have.
Mm-hmm.
And again, like this game is so much bigger than I guess it was ever maybe meant to be. The game had such an unnatural response in a positive way that it got away from them. It got away from the people making it. It got away from Sony. I don't think anybody anticipated the audience reaction that this game did have.
Is this coming to Xbox at all? or-
No.
Oh.
It's coming to
Sorry,
PC
bro.
later this, what is it?
Don't worry, I'm not playing
The
games
12th.
anyway.
It's coming.
Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so look out for that.
So it'll be
Brian,
on PC
Brian,
then.
do we have any
Let's-
questions?
I see some
I
people
We really
saying
don't.
random
something.
comments.
That's fine.
We have
and ha-has. I see a lot of laughter.
That's good. We are funny.
it's all bots.
Got it. All
Really?
right. Well, hello, bots. Welcome to the 359
welcome
podcast.
to YouTube.
Yes.
Bots.
All right. I mean, like, I guess we could wrap it up unless you have any last questions about the game. I mean,
Yeah, do you have anything else? Because I'm happy
I guess
to.
just bottom line, is it fun? Yes or no?
I'm going to say yes. For me, it's
Okay.
fun.
Okay.
I don't think it's for everybody. I think a lot of people who maybe only heard about this game casually on a surface level will be expecting one thing, pop it in, load it up, and be like, what the F is going on right now?
Because there's no story, there's no hand-holding, there's no real narrative, right?
There is a bit of a sort of story. All you kind of know is that you have to get to the center of the galaxy, the center, or is it the universe? Center of the universe. There's like a big glowing orb in the distance. When you finally
Isn't that
get...
technically impossible?
Yeah, but for the purposes of this
It's a
fictional
huge,
video
huge
game,
black
we'll be
hole.
okay with that.
Yeah.
And you
We
know,
also don't get attacked by drones.
the second
True.
you're able to warp in between star systems,
Yeah.
they sort of say, "Hey, the path to the center is if you hop along these star systems."
Oh, okay.
So you sort of
So you
follow
do get
that
a direction.
path.
Okay.
What's cool is like, you know, you'll be flying through space and you'll see a planet in the distance and it'll be like, hey, at this speed it'll take you 6 hours to get there. But then you engage your pulse engine and it's like, oh, now it'll take 4 minutes. And then if you go even faster, you'll get there in 30 seconds. So that kind of stuff is cool. But that's all things that need to be fueled. You're constantly keeping
Right,
aware
right.
of all these things.
Crafting all
You're-
these upgrades,
You're spinning a lot of
basically.
plates at the same
Okay,
time.
okay.
And
This is what I want to know.
Yeah.
Is this does this kind of provide some sort of blueprint for more games like this? Is this
I
kind of the
think-
trend that we may be going in, where it's high concept, huge universe types of games?
I don't think you'll get that on a mainstream level.
Yeah,
I
this
think,
is an indie game.
Yeah,
right?
this is an indie
Yeah.
game. It's a very small team that made this game, but I think the notion of procedural generation is like mind blowing when you really give, and especially with these new updated consoles coming out, you're giving a lot of power to the developers and the people who are able to harness that and use it in creative ways will really start to blow people away. But this is like a great. It's not the first time anyone's done something like this, but it's a great first effort in the sort of planetary, building. thing.
Give me an if I like. So if I like playing The Sims and Minecraft, is this game up my alley?
Maybe. You're not building things in No Man's Sky the way you are in Minecraft.
What about
Minecraft,
Spore?
you're literally Spore is really the only way to describe the sort of animal generation stuff that's going on there.
Sure.
What about Halo? That's totally different.
If you're a big
Get it.
Halo fan, you're probably
Get it.
not going to like No Man's Sky. Or if you
Fair.
only like Halo games exclusively, you're not going to like No Man's Sky.
The only relatable part is that you're in a spacesuit in both of them.
That's it. And
Yeah.
you can, and you'll fight robots every now and
There
then.
you go. There are drones in Halo.
Okay.
Sort of.
Sort
yeah.
of, kind of.
Yeah.
Guilty Spark.
That's right.
There
Oh,
you
you
go.
are a Halo guy.
I'm a Halo
Yeah,
boy.
you know it.
Oh, yeah.
boy.
All right. Let's wrap things up.
Okay.
Let's wrap things up for the week.
Cool.
All right.
All right. It's been a
One
good
more
week.
down.
I know. If you liked anything you saw or heard here, check us out on CNET.com. Our podcast is also available on iTunes, Google Play Music, TuneIn, Feedburner, SoundCloud. That's it.
Yeah,
We're good.
And I'm out next week.
We're out next week,
Try
so-
not to miss me too much. And then after that,
Oh, we
we're
will.
going to be going on to episode 100.
Oh,
which will
my.
be great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The big episode 100.
Cool.
So, all right. See y'all next week.
Later.